Howdy folks, how y'all doing out there? You're back with CheeZ, Big CheeZ himself, for another Sunday Slice. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. I hope you've had a fantastic day today. I hope you're enjoying a nice weekend. Especially my retail people before they go back to work properly. You know, stores opening again on the 12th. Whoop, right? It's good. See your customers again. No, do you know what? It's been a weird week for me. Ups and downs. Bits and bobs. You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. Right, start off with the good stuff. Let's go with that. We've had a busy week. We've had a fantastically busy week. We've managed to do 3 streams a day. Sorry. Plus a video. For most days. And to be fair, saying that out loud sounds stupid. Yeah, we've been busy. And it's been great fun. We've done a lot of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Thanks to another friend of mine, I finally found out that it's not coming out on the 29th, on the 12th, it's coming out on the 29th, so that's great. It means I can kind of scale back my panic. Which is always a good sign, which is always good fun. Yeah, so that was fun. And we've done a lot of Breathage, which has been fantastic. A new game's come out on 2 consoles in the last few days. Last week, actually. Which is great. It's a nice little survival game. It's kind of, for me, it's very similar to Subnautica. That same sort of feel to it. Space done really well in this game, and it's a nice bit of fun and panic and whatnot. So if you haven't got it already, I highly advise grab a hold of Breathage. It's not that expensive. I think it's like 15 quid on Steam. I'm not 100% sure how much it is on the consoles, but it is a great buy. It really is. It's definitely worth it. It's been great to do those. And then over on our Twitch channel, we've done a whole lot of other stuff. We've started doing a series of Oddworld Soulstorm, which is a free game out for PlayStation this month, for PS5 anyway. And that is the newest Oddworld, which is kind of crazy to me. Like, I get it. They're trying to make it worth being on PS5 at the moment, because obviously they haven't released that many PS5 exclusives, and games take advantage of the PS5's, you know, stats. Hardware, that's the word I'm looking for, hardware. So having this kind of come to, you know, both the console and the channel has been fun. I will say that there is a video on Twitch where I am kind of screaming quite a lot at the game. There's a few parts in the game where I really don't get it. I really suck at it. Stealth and bombs are the kind of 2 key areas there where I fail many times. And it's a good watch. I feel like it's a fun watch. There are parts of the game where I just kind of go fly off to one side of the screen, and I find it hilarious watching it back now. So it's good fun. It's great fun. We've done a fair bit. We did an episode of that. We've done some more Satisfactory. We've done some more Subnautica. I've got Satisfactory going in the background at the moment, trying to rank up or crank up resources for us so we can kind of go and make more progress in the next episode. I've done a lot on Satisfactory in the last couple of days, well, last day or so on my own, making things good for us. I hope you appreciate it. I'm just saying, okay? It's been long. It's been a long couple of days. But fortunately, I got to do that while I watched a good YouTuber friend of mine, Hot Letters. If you haven't gone and check out his channel already on YouTube and Twitch, do his charity stream, and the guy raised, I think, $652, which is fantastic for mental health. There's been a lot of people who kind of came out to support for it, and it was a good time. It was a wonderful time. I mean, I can have that in the background while I kind of worked on the factories, so that was nice. That was lovely. And we started, which has been a really kind of big favourite of mine, Republic Commando, which, if you don't know it, I wouldn't be surprised to be fair with you. The game came out about 15 years ago. It's a Star Wars game, which is always a good win. But yeah, it came out 15 years ago. It's an exclusive to Xbox. Now, I was gutted back then. I do remember the game very well. I wanted it. I remember the cover. I remember it vividly. I hope you guys do as well. Star Wars Republic Commando was an awesome game. You took the role of commanding a team of 3 other clone commandos as you battled your way through some of the Clone Wars' most pivotal moments, shall we say, I suppose. And do you know what? Right, I started off crap. I started off shooting as well as a stormtrooper, but as we've gone on, as we've battled our way through many hordes of Battle Doors and Geonosians, I feel like my skills have honed Not to quite peak perfection, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're doing a playthrough at the moment on my Twitch channel, Big CheeZ channel. If you want to go check it out, of that game. There's only going to be 3 streams of it over there, and we may do another series over on YouTube as well. Just because it's been really popping. It's been fantastic. It's been great, and we've had a lot of people join the community over there. So if you do fancy, you know, swinging by, Big CheeZ channel on Twitch, it's a whole lot of fun, and I really get into it. My boys are fantastic on that game. But yeah, so there's that. That's what we've been doing on the channel this week. I've also finally got my hands on a goddamn Switch, which has been fantastic. I'm so happy. Wellsy, as you know him very well, put me onto a site called Very, where you can buy now, pay later, which is very handy, especially like for gamers. It's been very handy indeed. Where I've got my hands on the Switch, we've got hold of that, we've got hold of Mario Kart, we've got hold of Super Smash Bros, we've got hold of Pokemon Sword, and we've got a pre-order already in for Pokemon Snap when it drops on the 30th. I'm very excited indeed. I am. I'm really excited for this. It's great. So when I first got it, I spent a few hours just kind of playing on that. I wasn't going to do anything that day, and then we ended up streaming Republic Commando for about 3 hours. So it's been a weird week. It's been a very weird week. I've needed a bit of a break-ish, and I haven't really taken one entirely. It's been a good week. In many regards, it's been a good week. So that's channel stuff. That's all channel stuff. And while I'm saying that as well, by the way, I'm planning on maybe bringing a few of those Switch games to either YouTube or Twitch. I don't know yet which ones, but if anyone out there does want to join me, what I was thinking, the very least of doing, is trying to get a whole big-ass group of people together for a bit of a Twitch tournament on Super Smash Bros. Maybe a bunch of creative friends, maybe a bunch of any friends, actually. Just all friends getting together for a good old smash-up session. Because who doesn't love Super Smash Bros? I mean, it's one of my favorite games, mostly because like when me and my brother were younger, we used to play on that a lot together, and we don't play a lot of games anymore together. But when I got it, I sent a picture of it and was like, "Do you fancy it?" And yeah, we're gonna try and do a bit of a night of that tonight, I think, which is gonna be nice to like, chill out together. But yeah, like I said, I need to take a little bit of a slow down, not even a break really, just a slow down. Because life stuff is happening. So what's happening? I don't know if I think I've already told you by this point, if you've been on my streams and stuff like that, but I have a new job. I'm going to be working as a supervisor at Lacoste, which is lovely. Which for me it's nice. It's a bit, I know it's a bit step down in terms of career-wise, but in terms of financially and everything else like that, it's good, it's better, and it also hopefully means that like I still have time to do this. That's kind of one of the big things with where I was at Foot Asylum. The hours sucked, not necessarily from a retail point of view, but the extra stuff that they expected out of people. I mean, there were most days where we would be staying, say, at least an hour later than our shift was due to end. Most of the time it was a lot longer than that, and the company didn't pay their staff for it, which is great times, isn't it? Especially when you're doing that, say, 5 times a week. You put an extra, say, 5 hours into the company, you're not getting paid for it. 20 hours of your month you're wasting. And that's on a good day as well. It's like staying in an hour extra was on a good day. And there weren't many good days. True say. So it's nice to be kind of going to somewhere where it's handled, it's not that, which is gonna be good. It's gonna be great. So that's gonna be very nice. But also I feel lately, like, I don't know, especially over lockdown, I feel like it's finally kind of kicking in for me, the kind of the downer side of lockdown, I suppose. Like, I felt like this week, more so this week, that I haven't accomplished enough. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Like, okay, so last Sunday we were doing a slice on how the channel's gone, and I was so happy. I promise you, I was so happy with that one. I don't honestly know what's been this week. It's alright. I don't. My mood is my headspace has kind of just spiraled a little bit this week. Which, you know, I suppose though a lockdown is only to be expected. Question mark? I don't know. With everything, and like I've kind of not intentionally, like finally, I guess that's been moments where I've sat there and thought, I really miss my dad. Sorry. Yeah, it's been like the odd moment or two, like especially after all the streams and stuff we've done. I try to take, I did try to take like a day to try and do nothing at all. I didn't entirely do that. I struggled to switch off from the channels entirely. And it's also one of the things is like I've said on a few videos, and like I said last Sunday actually, I'm very bad with looking at stats a lot, and there's been a lot of points this week where I haven't been able to just stay in my head of focus on what you've got, focus on why you did it in the first place, and not what you know, what other people have got, or why, you know, what other people you could be doing with it, or anything like that. Like, just focus on what you've got, be happy with it, and you know, that's easier said than done for a lot of people. And you know, there's a lot of people who will tell you that and everything like that, and I've been telling myself that for God knows how long now. And that's just, it's just not that simple, is it? And like a friend, me and Let's were talking about it on his charity stream at the end of it yesterday, and the idea of like toxic positivity kind of has like it's helped in my head to kind of get some things on track, I suppose. The idea that, you know, telling people, you know, about the, you know, hope you have a cheesy week, or hope you're staying positive and whatnot out there. Sometimes it's just hard to do that, and for a lot of the time, if you've got people, especially, you know, someone loud shouting at you in a video or whatever, that, you know, to stay positive, and you can't do that. You just can't get yourself to that kind of headspace, and sometimes it just adds to it rather than actually helping anything. It just makes you feel more crap because you can't do it, which is, you know, something I didn't really think about or put into the hopper, into the blender. But it's in there now. It's in there now, and it's helped a bit actually. But I don't know why this week's been so hard. I think like maybe because I have slowed down a little bit this week and actually really had to, you know, think about other stuff and whatnot. Mostly it's been filled with Pokemon, if I'm really honest with you, like the last couple of days. But yeah, there's been moments where there's been a lot that's kind of gone through my head, like, you know, you should be doing better, you should be doing this more, you should be doing whatever, what. And it's just been a freaking messy spiral. And it's not, you know, there's been plenty of people who've said that, you know, reach out and chat to me if you need to and whatnot. And it's not always something you can talk about, because like it's a lot of time it's, you know, you get this the right advice. And it'll be the right advice that you've heard from them, you know, say 2 or 3 times before, and the right advice, you know, and 2 or 3 times before, and the same thing from a few different people, you know. Don't look at other people's things, or, you know, do it for what the reasons you're doing it for. And there's been a lot of times where I really have to try and push my head back to think about why we're doing this for. And it's not to, like, you know, hit whatever as quick as we can. And I've always had there's always been a thing in my head of, you know, the reason you actually started this, and you knew why you started this, it was going to take a while. And you did this to make something positive, give people a place where they can come and do this kind of thing, right? Just to chat and vent. So what I was thinking of doing on that regard is that I was going to turn the Sunday Slices into a regular stream. So every Sunday, I'm going to have to try and work out with work and whatnot. Every Sunday, it'll probably be night. We sit down, we have chill out, get, you know, beer out or cider out or whatever we do, and, you know, I'll talk about this while, you know, if there's no one here and whatnot. And yeah, if anyone wants to just, you know, chat about their week. You know, if you've had a hard week, then, you know, we can talk about it. If you've had a great week, we can talk about it. I'm hoping there's a lot of those conversations. But yeah, I think I'm going to turn the Sunday Slices into a stream series instead of recording these for you guys. So this will be the last one I'm going to record, I think. I mean, to be fair, they're not pre-recorded anyway, so they're always done on a Sunday as it is, so I don't know. doing it on stream just kind of feels a bit more nice, a bit happier. I don't know. I hope you like that idea. And it means that, you know, you can actually talk, right? Like, because, you know, writing in comments, I don't know, my channel's doing really well. Okay, and I have to kind of focus on it. We are, I think, 2 away from 300 at this point. And let's face it, for every YouTube channel that's ever been out there, there's always like a few points where they go crazy. There's a few points where they plateau. And I think that's just what I'm on at the moment. And I have to try and get my head out of, you know, we've been doing really well for a while. It's hard work, we've been doing really well for a while. And, you know, focus on the fact that we're doing really well. I've lost my train of thought on that one. I have no idea what I was saying. Oh no, I don't know. Sorry as well. Yeah. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So every Sunday we'll do a stream. I'm gonna try and work out a regular schedule as well for streaming once I'm back to work. I'm waiting on a couple of rotors to come through and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll kind of get a plan together soon. I will be back streaming Valhalla and Breathage on YouTube very soon as well. And over on Twitch, we're doing a whole load of other stuff, which has been great actually. It's been nice to do a whole load of stuff on Twitch. Because Star Wars has been so popular that what I'm thinking of doing, and a good friend of mine kind of gave me the go ahead for it. He's a big Star Wars fan, so I kind of felt bad at first, like doing anything Star Wars, and I was like, hey, is it okay? So we're gonna do kind of some of the old school Star Wars games for a little bit over there, and over here. So then kind of migrate over here once it's done over there. Which should be fun, but I don't know. And it's okay. It's not a bad thing either. It's like, you know, sometimes you just need to, you know, say it, I think. It doesn't matter if you don't feel, you know, fantastic afterwards, like you're back to, you know, fighting fit and howdy and all that kind of thing afterwards. Sometimes it's just good to say it out loud to yourself. That issue is this, right? So when I first started doing the channel, I was in a worse headspace than this. Probably. No. Yes. Some bits I was. Some bits of my headspace I was in a worse place. Like, I hadn't lost, you know, a family member or something like that. So I was in some places I was better, but I was in a bit of a bad place with it. And I wasn't able to talk about it quite as much as I am now. So I used to do, and it was a good timing, I suppose, for doing the channel, was because I used to do like little diary cam stuff when I was first setting up, which is, saying it out loud, that sounds ridiculously childish. Would you expect anything less, I suppose? Yeah, I used to do diary cam stuff, and I was going back through, when I was going back through footage last week of old videos to see where I've kind of grown and stuff like that, which is also very kind of helpful for actually, you know, getting my head straight on. There are the bunches of footage that I kind of put on my computer, and I was like, what the hell is that? And I clicked on it, it's like, oh, it's diary cam crap. Oh, crap. And looking over some of it, and it's like, God, you're so... or whatever. Sometimes it's good to see where you've improved. That's been nice too, but... And it doesn't, like, for anyone else out there who is, you know, say, struggling right now, it doesn't matter, you don't have to be completely 100% happy. Alright? Doesn't mean you have to use it. If someone's saying, you know, do this, do that, do whatever, you can do that in your own time. Everyone gets, you know, everywhere in life at their own pace. And no one's ever going to be able to be exactly the same as another person. You don't know the situation, you don't know what's happened, this, that, and the other. Sometimes, you know, luck plays a big factor into it and whatnot, but a lot of the time it's just chill with being you. And being on the track you're on. Doesn't mean you have to be bouncy and positive about it every single second. But yeah, sorry, this is kind of turning into a bit more of a randomly waffly, depressing sort of thing. But you know, I'm trying my best to. I like being more open with you guys. I like chatting stuff with more of you guys, and I feel like that's what the Sunday Slices were when we first started them. Not always just channel stuff, which we do know obviously a lot of, but more, you know, what's going on sort of thing. Which is why I want to turn into streams, because we have a very, very active stream community, I would say. We have a lovely group. We really do. And they're supportive, they're happy, they're wonderful people, and it's nice to be able to talk this kind of thing through with a lot of people. So if anyone out there in the cheddar community is, sometimes, if you're looking for an outlet, okay, feel free, if you want to change your name, you don't actually even have to go through a name, okay? But if you want to talk, right, every Sunday I will be here, okay? If anyone needs to talk in the future, every Sunday night, my time, I reckon about, I want to say 8 GMT, I'm going to be here. Okay, I'm going to get that back on track as well, every Sunday. It'll be about 8 or probably 9. I can say at least confidently that 9 o'clock I should be able to do. And nice thing with streaming is that we don't have to really worry about editing and stuff. Put anything together and uploading to YouTube, it's just then, there, isn't it? So probably about 9 o'clock I could say confidently that we'll do. So if anyone needs to chat, if anyone wants to just chat about something they've done really great in the week, then we'll do that. We'll have a place for that. Which I think would be just really nice actually to have that on the channel. I think it's a nice idea. And gets me kind of closer to making this place, so where people can come and vent if they're having a crap time. Which is what I wanted. Making this place a positive force of change, positive place for people to come and vent and make new friends. Which I think we're doing pretty well at. I have to kind of keep that in my head. But thank you for coming to hang out with me today. I'm getting this Sunday Slice done on time for once, which is lovely. That's weird in itself, actually. But yeah, it's been nice, and I'm really excited for the future right now. I've got to remember how to live outside of this, but a little bit. But I'm really excited about it. But I hope you have a great day out there, guys. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you're still happy and smiling. What are you looking forward to most about the rest of your week? About this week coming up? Have you got any big plans? Anything you want to get done? Anything you want to get done by the end of the week and go, yeah, finally got that done? Let me know in the comments. I've been Big CheeZ. I hope you have a great day. I hope you stay happy, stay positive, stay smiling out there. Mostly, stay cheesy. And I will see you folks later. Bye-bye.